What is up? What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Phil Nagy on Sports here, joining you on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody is doing well. It is week number 2, and it is an opportunity to see these Browns in their brand new addition, Za'Darius Smith, on the edge. Unfortunately for us, we will probably see very little of Okoronkwo until I am able to work on some sub packages. And we don't know what number he is, and 55 is already Ethan Posick, so right now he's going to be 57. So we'll see how that goes. But hope everybody is doing well here. Kit is going to hop on the chat here at some point, not able to be on the call for this one, unfortunately. But again, we do appreciate everybody being on. Very excited to get this one popping. Welcome in, Apply. Welcome in, Mason. And Jorquez apparently doing the kicking. I don't understand why it just automatically changes my depth chart from week to week. Thanks, Apply. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been fun. Our channel's made 12 cents, I believe, in the last 2 days or something like that, so that's exciting. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy things that are new, by the way, on the live chat, depending on how you're watching. Again, I don't know exactly how it works, but there's little super chat things and gifts and stuff like that. I don't know how all that stuff works, so feel free to try it. Certainly no pressure to do anything, like the tip jar at the gigs. Always appreciated, but never expected. All right, there he is, Anthony Richardson. Let's see how he's going to do. We got him starting right away here. He may not start in week 2 in real life. We'll see how quickly they choose to go to him. Of course, rookie head coach Shane Steichen coming over from Philly as well. And the first play of the game is going to be Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to be swallowed up by Wusu Koromoa and Dalvin Tomlinson. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Go Browns. Richardson now. They're going to go QB draw right up the middle. He's got some space, and he gets hit. Whoops, easy for me to say. He gets hit. There's space between those words. He gets hit by Dalvin Tomlinson. Just a 2-yard gain. Now Richardson short throw right side, and he's got his tight end. That's Jelani Woods, but he's thrown out of bounds. Denzel on the tackle on the Browns defense. Goes 3 and out. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in, my friend. There you see Siaki Ika coming through the middle of that line. He throws it short to the sideline of the tight end, and a 3 and out to start this one for the Browns defense. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports, our newly monetized channel. Very exciting. Again, still not quite sure all what that means yet for us. We'll try to figure those things out. Hey, Marlo, welcome in. We'll try to figure out what those things mean in terms of super chats and gifts and all of that stuff. But it does also mean that if you're watching this after the live stream, you might have to go through an ad, but I did make sure that they were always skippable. I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch ads now just because we got our 1,002, I believe, at last check. So we're already climbing for the next 1,000, which is great. We really appreciate that. All right, Deshaun. No more fumbling. He's going to start out of a pistol. He's going to throw it short to the right side. He's got the Chief, and the Chief's going to pick up 11. Nice play. I think so, Applied, but I'm not really sure what Super Chat actually means. So, like I said, we're going to kind of figure this out unless one of you is a YouTube wizard and you understand how that works and you can explain it to me. I would be happy to do what I can to make it functional. 11 personnel. Fires over the middle. Caught by Elijah Moore near a first down. Whoa! So it's like a donation. Whoa. Fancy. And then it highlights on my screen. Does everybody see that it highlights? Here's Chubb to the right side, spinning his way near a first down. Is he going to get it? He is not. Oh, Mason, thank you, guys. You don't have to do that, but I really appreciate that. Marlo starting DE, Za'Darius Smith and Myles Garrett, baby. We got him in there. He's wearing number 57. We'll see if he's able to, and here's Chubb for a first down on 3rd and 1. We'll see if he's able to pay off Ethan Posick to keep his number 55. But right now I chose not to mess with Ethan Posick at 55, so you will see Za'Darius Smith in 57. I believe he's an 86 overall rating. Yeah, our first Super Chats. We're very appreciative of that. Jonathan, I sure hope CJ Hicks can get some playing time this year. He's an elite elite athlete. I love his measurables. I think they're going to have him running at the jack this year instead of Jack Sawyer, whatever they call that kind of hybrid-y position. So I think you're going to see him get after the quarterback. I think he covers a tight end much better. He's kind of like that hybrid-y safety linebacker role, and I'm really, really excited about both him and, of course, Sonny Styles as well in terms of the kind of the two young guns from that class on the defensive side. And there's Chubb on a wheel route. The Browns are inside the 30-yard line. Trips to the left side now, 1st and 10. Deshaun is empty. Again, if you're just joining us or missed the discovery that we had, hey George, welcome in, go Browns. If you missed the discovery that we had our fumble sliders completely upside down for some reason. You see the word fumbles and you're like, oh, that makes sense. We don't want as many of those. Touchdown! It's Amari Cooper in the back of the corner of the end zone. What a throw! Tutty for the Browns, and Cooper, the old discount double check. What a throw from Watson here. Holy smokes, he just diced it right over the top of Isaiah Rodgers into the corner. Coop! And he got himself a touchdown. Browns, their opening drive, very successful. Beautiful throw and catch on that one. That was really fun. 8 plays, 68 yards. And there's Shane Steichen lurking the sidelines there of Cleveland Browns Stadium. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we discovered through the Googlings that, in fact, even though it feels like for all the other ones it's this way, so you want less interceptions, you turn interceptions down. You want more interceptions, you turn interceptions up. It's not the same for fumbling, and so we had that thing turned all the way down. We were so mad at the end of that Titans-Browns game when we had fumbles at like 20 out of 100, and then we were still fumbling so much, so we turned it all the way down to 1, only to find out, watch out, he tried to over-pursue. Safeties can't cover. Can he get to the angle? He can. Good tackle by Newsome. Michael Pittman went 54 yards after MJ Emerson missed the opportunity. Thank you, Applied. Really appreciate that guy. Anthony, welcome in. We're not going to start over. It's just 1 week. We're not going to start it over, but I do appreciate that sentiment. I do appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, after the game where there was 15 fumbles, we were like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. So sure enough, a lengthy Google search lets you know that, in fact, the fumble sliders is really just the ball handling slider. And so the lower the number, the greasier the ball. So now it's back up to like 75 where it belongs. And we had 3 fumbles. Za'Darius Smith, his first sack as a Brown. He gets there with Miles. And the boys get home. Z and Miles meeting it, Anthony Richardson, and that's a big-time sack. Welcome to Cleveland. Za'Darius Smith getting right around the left tackle. He got there first. Miles actually going to get a little gift of a half sack. Siaki Ika was pushing the pocket from the middle as well. And that's Mr. Nelson there, left guard right there, who got beat there. Quentin Nelson by Siaki Ika, the rookie, so that is fun. Really appreciate that, Chris. Thank you, guys. You don't have to be doing that again. It's like, feel like a tip jar at my open mic nights. Like, always appreciate it, but never expected. You guys have gotten us where we're at, so we really appreciate that. But thank you guys so much. Diablo, welcome on. Crypto Keeper, welcome on. Appreciate you guys. Here comes Richardson. He's got away the left side to the 5, to the 10. There are no Browns on that side of the field. And Richardson flashes that athleticism, gets away from the demolition dogs, and he is in to the end zone. We are a Matt Gay field goal away from a 7-7 ball game, and that's what he can do. You can see Anthony Walker was in there as well, and there was just nobody on that side of the field. Levels flood concept to the right, give Richardson some space, and that's it. That is it. Felgren, welcome in. I missed you popping on early. Malcolm, I missed you popping on as well. And yes, this time from the 1000 Club, Diablo. We're very excited. Again, appreciate you guys very, very much for helping us get there. And again, this is just the beginning. All right, well, 7-7. We got a ball game. Again, going back to that 54-yard pass to Michael Pittman where it looked like MJ Emerson tried to just dive and knock it out. Went over pursuit on it, and then, obviously the run after catch is really what sparked that drive. Browns were pretty solid. Again, here's Chubb, big right side run, First down achieved. They'll give him 10 to the 36-yard line. You think there's a tab under the tabs in your creator dashboard to look for people who can become members of the channel? Okay, I'll look into that as well, George. Thank you for the intel. Again, oh, he's sitting right next to me. There you go. Very cool. I don't know, Jonathan. It's all brand new to us. We're figuring it out. Just able to get a left hand in there. First incompletion of the game for Deshaun Watson. Now back to pass on a 2nd and 6. He'll step up in the pocket, hit as he throws. It's a wobbly one, and it's going to be picked. Unfortunately, Donovan Peoples-Jones did not see the arm get hit, and that, again, is realistic. Isaiah Rodgers, he's been a kick return specialist for the last couple of years, but he is a cornerback, and you can see Watson just getting hit as he throws. Otherwise, Peoples-Jones has a step, and that's probably a touchdown. Rodgers able to snag that one out of the air, and an incomplete situation, unfortunately, is not the case, and it's going to be picked. So now the Browns defense, quick turn. They got to get this one figured out. Oh, we can do like special member only things. I feel like everything we do is members only. We have a special crew. That's the whole point. Yeah, I don't know if that one's turned on or not. We will try to figure that out, as that's a throw, or a run to the left side. And I may not be able to do it from my phone, which of course is what I have right now. So we'll continue to look into that. If you want to become a member, you're going to have to be a little bit more patient as we figure out those kinds of things. But again, we're very, very appreciative of it. And now the Browns need to get a stop here on defense. Little motion coming. Here is the wham concept, and Jonathan Taylor now, just a couple of carries so far, we've been able to take care of him. You can see he is an X factor. I think they're going to lean on him heavy this season. Now a 3rd and 1 from the 32. They're going to give it to Taylor. Nope, option keeper left side. Za'Darius completely over pursued, and Richardson's all the way around the left side of the 10-yard line. And Anthony Richardson really hurting the Browns with his legs so far in this first quarter, which we know, again, for a dude that's only started 13 games and thrown 300 or so passes as a quarterback, he's going to lean on those legs a lot earlier in here. He's again to the right side. He's got the 5, and he's got the end zone. 2 rushing touchdowns for Anthony Richardson, as advertised. The rookie carving him up with his legs here so far in the first, not his arm. So interesting start. Oof indeed, George. Oof indeed, and good gosh, man, from Mason as well. Well, Diablo, we feel very, very special to have you guys on with us. Yes, we're learning it all, one day at a time here. But I do know that I made sure that all of the ads were clickable, or skippable. So folks who are watching this after the live stream aren't going to have to be stuck behind minutes and minutes of ads in our videos, but we do very much appreciate it. All right, Browns in a little bit of a hole now, momentum-wise. Got to get out of their own way. Again, an unfortunate interception throw from Watson, as here's a throw to Peoples-Jones for 7, is where we are at so far. He's got 1 interception, 1 touchdown in this first quarter, and that was his first touchdown pass of the season, as he was an offer in the first week. Over the middle, look at him throw right behind the Chief to keep it away from Zaire Franklin, the linebacker. And David Njoku's up to the 45-yard line, and a first down, Browns. I very much plan to, Jonathan. I very much plan to. Back to pass. Stepping up, just kidding. Now he'll throw it, and got hit again as he throws. So a couple of times where Watson's kind of gotten a little bit out of control and hit as he throws over the middle. When he throws it in stride, he is a dart machine, and that one's Cooper for a big first down. Backside dig to the 41-yard line. 3 catches already this quarter. Well, thanks, George. I really appreciate that. Motion coming from Donovan Peoples-Jones. He'll stop there and then go actually out route from there. Time for for Deshaun Watson, and Nick Chubb doesn't fumble the ball on contact from Shaq Leonard, formerly Darius Leonard. That's a first down, Browns. on a little out route out of the backfield, a little actually in-breaking route there from Nick Chubb. Look at David Bell. He was pretty open down the seam. Maybe Watson needs to pick his head up just a little bit. Hey, well, thank you, Applied. Really appreciate that very much. Here comes Chubb, right side, in front of Antonio. Big block for a first down inside the 15 is where he got to the 14. And a first down, Browns inside the red zone. Yeah, we were excited on the Discord channel. The chat was blowing up last night. I was actually at my friend's birthday party, who is a huge Vikings fan. That's why I told you he was a little salty with me. He's like, oh, I'm joined for 6 games before he gets hurt. And then quickly you guys were like, he's missed 3 games in his career. I was like, oh. I haven't had the heart to text him back. He was doing some whiskey tasting, so he may not even, remember our conversation and his saltiness. Pressure coming, actually right up the middle on the pistol look, and they'll get maybe 2 yards on the carry. Hey, Kish, welcome in. Appreciate you being on, brother. Trips to the left side. Come on, Browns. Back to pass. Watson. Quiddy around Conklin, left side, end zone. Get the toes in. He didn't. I think he got 1 foot, but not the second. Oh, man, that was a beautiful catch by Coop. I think he got 1 foot down, but clearly not the second, and so Cade York towards the dog pound is good. 14-10. Hanging out in Buffalo, Kish. Okay. I have not had Skull Lager before. I'm assuming that is a fermented beverage. All right, first and 10 up to the 28-yard line here. Let's see if the Browns can get a stop here. Really, they've been fine except for one big broken tackle, kind of missed coverage play, and then those couple of slippery Anthony Richardson runs. 14-10 here at the end of the first quarter. Browns playing some decent football, but they are down 4. Which new hire is that, Kish? Did we hire a coach recently that I missed, or are you talking about Za'Darius Smith? Now Miles over pursues. Here comes Richardson. Right side, nobody's there. 35-40, 45-50, and then finally hit hard by Newsome and Ward. But gosh, the downside of these man coverages that Schwartz has instilled into our new defensive package is that these are some big runs. Oh, you're up in Glenville. Okay. And the option keeper again. This time Walker is there to pursue. 71 yards here in the first half. Pitch it to the left side. Here's Jonathan Taylor. They've got his number today, but it's been Richardson the one beating him up on the ground. Jonathan Taylor, 5 carries for 14 yards in this one. 6 carries, 71 yards for Anthony Richardson. Browns step off. They read the screen. He floats it to the right side. Browns pursue, and JOK is right there for a big TFL, and that sets up a 4th and 10 from midfield, and a short punt coming from Rodrigo Blankenship. Nice job there for the Browns. Slippery when wet is Anthony Richardson, but this time not able to get it going. Yeah, I know they're looking to trade Dalvin Cook. I don't know. I mean, especially because we got 2 picks in it. I mean, it would be a fun number 2 behind Chubb. I was sure they would do it for maybe another 5th-round pick, but left side, deep throw. Watson open. He's got his man. Cooper, a long flag route to the 41-yard line. And a first down, Browns. Cooper having a whale of a first half. And Stefanski is excited about that one now. Trips to the right side. Chubb on the left hip. Watson back to pass. Good protection from the line. He's got time. He's got to look at Wills laying on Abukum. Fires it back to Cooper. Late coming back to the football. And a first down at the 19-yard line. I love that. Wills got Samson Abukum, who came over from the 49ers. Look, I'm just laying on him. Look at that. That's how you finish the block, Jed. So many of the Browns fans think that you don't finish the plays. Julian Blackman, the tight end, the safety on the tackle now. Delayed. A 2-play action. Right side end zone. Touchdown! Harrison Bryant! What a cool looking play that was. They faked it to Chubb. They faked the end around. And then they went back to the right corner of the end zone, and there was a wide open Harrison Bryant. Bada bing, bada boom, and look at this beautiful pass. Woo! Touchdown, Browns. That was a cool looking play. Nick Cross, the safety, second-year player out of Maryland. No chance on that one. And the Browns take the lead. York's kick here is up, and it is good. 17-14 now. 3 plays, 81 yards. 2 of them for Amari Cooper. He had a really, really good drive. That's how you get yourself quickly into the end zone, and look at that momentum swung way back to the right side now for our Browns. Richardson back out onto the field. He'll start back into shotgun. A lot of Browns up near the box now. That's 9 by my count. Back to Pat. Nope, just kidding. He'll give it to Taylor and hit Taylor with a little juke move, and he can't get around. Shoved from behind by Za'Darius Smith. 2nd and 6, just a 4-yard effort there for JT. Taylor now. Short throw left side, caught and then immediately tackled by Pittman. They'll say he's short of the line. Again, Richardson now 6 for 6. But remember, 54 of those yards were on one broken tackle throw. So there's been a lot of short throws, and here's another short throw for a first down. Just a little bit too much space. That's Mo Alley Cox in front of Grant Delpit. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Kit joining in chat forum here today. Week 2 of our official 2023 sim. He'll throw it left side, stepping out of bounds. I think it's Isaiah McKenzie, the former Buffalo Bill receiver, now here in Indianapolis. But we are so excited to bring you this one. All the rosters have been updated, including Za'Darius Smith, who's on the roster. You can see his flowing locks. He's wearing 57 there at the bottom of the defensive line right now. Again, he's been 55, I think, his whole career, so we'll see if he buys Posick a Rolex or something to get 55, which would be my guess. But we'll see what happens on that front. I did try to update a couple of the other numbers, so if you see Tillman coming as Taki on a blitz, dialing up the double A gap blitz that time, and Taki doesn't bite on the play action. There's that Jim Schwartz double A gap blitz, and Richardson can't slip out of that one. Taki with a big time sack, 2.8 to get there. I can't remember what I was talking about now. Oh, pressure up the middle. There's nobody there. JOK, what are you waiting for? But he slid down short of the line, and it'll be a 4th down. JOK's got to attack that just a little bit sooner. Now Matt Gay, and former Buccaneer, former Patriot, I believe, as well. I just totally blanked out when I think Gay's kick is up, and doink off of the crossbar. He tried it from 54. And he doinked it wearing the number 22, which I think kickers can do now. They can wear any number. Doinked it. I can't get a 0 in the game, but I can get a 22. Anyway, I think all I was trying to say is that I made Cedric Tillman number 89. He's really the only rookie. 62 Ika, 91 McGuire, we already knew. So I tried to get some of those rookies' numbers, and I changed DeJuan Jones to 74. Watson hit again as he throws, but he threw it away. I'm not sure, Marlo. I thought... was it McAfee or one of the other, or Feely or whatever? Here's Chubb to the right side. I thought he got a broken tackle that would have sprung him for a big gainer. Instead, they'll say, I thought maybe it was a face mask as well. We'll get double tight ends to the left side. Stretch it to that left side. Chubb in the zone. First down, broken tackle. Second broken tackle. Third broken tackle, and he's got 7 more and a first down, Browns. I think it was maybe Jay Feely who broke it down. He was talking about plant leg stuff, and that he thought it was the holder because Bojorquez was, quote, has a bad history as a holder, but he said he went and broke down every kick, and it was not a Bojorquez thing. But yeah, maybe it becomes Dobbs's role. Who knows? Left side again. Chubb broke a tackle. 20, 15, 10. Can he get around it? He spun around at the 4. Give him the 6, rather. Nick Chubb in the zone is now feasting on this Colts D-line as well. Look at this beautiful hole. Gets right past it. Buckner and Stewart are neutralized. 1 broken tackle there. That ain't going to work, Isaiah Rodgers. And Chubb down into the red zone. First down, Browns. It's got to get a touchdown here, boys. Let's go. Motion coming. Give him the pop pass. It's going to be Cooper to the corner to the 3, and that's all he can muster. I thought Felton was in there as a lead blocker as well as David Njoku. It does count as another catch. 6 catches in this first half over 100 yards for Amari Cooper. Chubb, right side, into a big mass of people. Looked like he just needed to bounce it a little bit. There was space to the right side. Now a 3rd and goal from the 2. Come on, Browns. Double tight ends to the right side. Chubb, broken tackle, but can't get the 2nd nor the 3rd one. And that's where they're going to stall out. Let's see if Stefanski wants to get aggressive here. Just not great blocking at the point of attack. After 2, and they're going to go ahead and take Cade York here from about the 10-yard line. A little 20-yard chip shot here. And it's up and it's good. Yeah, I'm not sure. It may have just been a stamina situation. Why we saw Felton there instead of Nick Chubb. All right, 20-10 here, 3:37. Let's see if the Browns can get a stop and try to set up a double dip, or in this particular case, maybe a double and a half dip with that field goal they just kicked. Richardson talking to the Min stash over there. Gardner Minshew, of course. Probably going to be QB1 at the beginning, unless Stecken just says, hey, we're going to roll with the changes, roll with the punches. And offensive coordinators coming from Jacksonville. Of course, Jim Bob Cooter, the infamous Jim Bob Cooter. Another short throw for Richardson. He's 10 for 10 for 104 yards, but again, remember, 58 of them were on 1 catch. So he's really only 9 for 9 for about 50 yards. Just a quick little slant to the left side to Pittman, who had beaten MJ Emerson. And that's a first down for the Colts. So Stecken trying to make it easy for his rookie quarterback right now. Short throws, we've seen those. And then some opportunities to use his physical skills on the ground. A lot of beef at the line. They'll go Jonathan Taylor left side, and he's going to be knocked down. That's Maurice Hurst into the game, number 90, as well as Anthony Walker, playing his former mates. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They've really done a nice job of shutting down Jonathan Taylor so far to start this one. Two receivers to left side, pressure coming, being pushed by Tomlinson. Oh, Ward! He was thinking about his touchdown dance. Oh, no. That should have been a pick 6. Oh, he's going to want that one back. Firing deep right side, tipped away by Ward, and then he almost picks it again. 4th and 10. Oh, Denzel. I think he was trying to decide between which touchdown dance he wanted to do. That one's got to be picked. Here's Jakeem Grant from the 13, which is where he called for and made the fair catch. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Make sure that you use the link in the description of this or any of our other videos to join us on our Discord channel. Kit will have the Week 2 poll up later today to see what other Week 2 matchups that you would like to see here on the channel. 1 AFC and 1 NFC game. Watson now rolling right to the 15. He'll take off 20 and he'll slide beautifully at the 21. Gets hit late. No call. 2nd and 3. Rick, welcome on. Hey, appreciate that donation, man. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. 2nd and 3 now, rolling to the left side. Watson firing to his outlet, and that's Elijah Moore. He's got a first down. It's the first time I think we've seen much of Elijah Moore here. Actually, no, he had another backside dig earlier in the game. We are very good, Rick. Appreciate you being on. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. And we're going to get a timeout for the Browns. There is 1 minute left in the quarter. I guess that makes sense. They got 2 more to use. They're at their own 24-yard line. Watson's going to climb under center for this one. 3-step drop. Now a quick little throw to the right side. That's where the Chief is going to catch it and then immediately get tackled. And that is a 4-yard gain for the Chief, his 3rd catch. Now trips to the right side. Watson back to pass. He's got time. He's got an arm. He's got a right side. He's got a target. And it's caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones to the 27. What a rope. And DPJ doing his thing. And they'll hurry up. They're not going to waste that 3rd timeout. Back to pass. Now rolling right. Stepping right. Now stepping back. Just going to eat that one. They're going to have to burn their final timeout now. 10 seconds from the 26. Can you take a shot at the end zone? No, you cannot. You're going to just go ahead and kick the field goal here, which is about all we can hope for from Madden. Pretty decent use of the time there at the end, but the kick is up and the kick is good. Now 3 field goals here in this first half. 2 touchdowns as well for the Browns, giving them a 23-14 lead with just 6 seconds left, so not leaving the rookie any time to do much of anything except take a knee. Well, we really appreciate it, Rick. Thank you very much. Cool that we can do those kinds of things now. And a knee taken there by Richardson. His worst rush of the day. All right, well, that was an entertaining first half. 23-14. Again, Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you guys joining us so much. Again, we're officially monetized, officially over that 1,000 subscriber hunt. That doesn't mean that you should unsubscribe. You should keep subscribing if you're joining us new. We really appreciate that. As we continue to dial into these memberships, and super chats, and all these other things, we really appreciate your patience as we figure out how to do that. Again, please join us on our Discord channel. It is free and easy to use. There is an invite link in the description of this or any of our other videos. That's where you will find out in advance of when our sims are coming. You can vote on which games you want to see, and then you can generally chat with us, like when we had a good chat going last night when the trade went down. And yes, Rick, we do have Za'Darius in the game. He actually has a half sack, I think, already in this one. He did most of the work, and then Miles tapped him on the way to the ground for a half sack as well. Incomplete to start this drive. Watson now firing it deep over the middle. Oh, just out of the outstretched arms of Cooper. It was like Cooper felt it a little late and just couldn't bring it in. I feel like he didn't get his arms out quick enough. Now left side, he is going to get Cooper this time on the backside dig for a first down. Browns to the 39. Cooper has been extremely good today. First down. He's got 7 for $121, and this is the first minute of the second half. Fantasy owners everywhere rejoicing. Chubb tries the left side outside zone. He'll pick up 3 on that outside zone. Just needs to stick that foot in the ground on that bang cut just a little bit more effectively there, Madden. Pressure coming. Watch out. Watson in trouble, and this time he's going to take the sack. That is Samson Ebukam. Wills did kind of give up on the block. Actually, I think maybe he felt like Watson was going to leave the pocket. I felt like Watson was going to leave the pocket. Instead, he stays in and eats the sack, the first one of the day from the Colts defensive line. Now a third and very long here. Let's see what Watson can deliver. He steps up. Now he'll roll left, doesn't want to give it away too soon, and now he'll throw it away out of bounds. All right, well, smart decision from your quarterback. I suppose we'll take that one. And they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So no double dip, even though it would have been a small one with their 2 field goals. Yes, Mason had been very vocal in that they needed another edge. And even the ones we had talked about, Frank Clark, Justin Houston, to get one who's 30 years old and is an impact of a player as Za'Darius Smith is. Now, it's a 1-year rental, essentially. I can't imagine that they re-sign him for a big, long deal. And I think we're going to get, what are we going to get here, roughing? We are going to get some roughing. I assume they'll take the outcome of the play. Siaki Ika is the one to knock him down. So that gets him quickly into Browns territory here on their opening drive of the second half. Here's a delayed handoff, little draw left side. Jonathan Taylor, by far his best run of the game of 6 yards. He's got 9 for 32 in it. Back to pass, throws it left side, got the first down barely, and then chopped down to the ground is Jelani Woods. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns. I feel like there's got to be another running back added to the room at some point. Standing right there on the shotgun. Pressure coming from Smith and Miles. Looked like Smith was getting held pretty aggressively. There's a quick throw to the left side. That's the second-year receiver, Alec Pierce, out of the University of Cincinnati. Back to pass now. Rolling to the right. Now steps back to the left. A little drag route. He hasn't thrown the ball further than about 8 yards down the field. Now a 3rd and inches. Triple tight ends in there. Taylor in there as well. They'll go Taylor up the middle, and he's got a first down. Almost looked like a little counter. His best run of the day of 10. And now they've got a first down and goal. It looked like just a little counter. He stuck his foot in the ground quickly and found that hole. Tomlinson kind of got turned around. Unfortunately, not space eating the way that we wanted. Here comes Taylor again, right side. Nobody over there, and he's near the end zone. He gets knocked down at the 1. Browns run defense, all of a sudden, throwback to 2022 here. Give it to the fullback, Mason Stocky, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. So the Colts have been very effective in the red zone. Browns have unfortunately had to trade a couple of touchdowns for field goals, and we will be hopeful that that does not come back to bite us. 9:35, that was a 7-play, 55-yard touchdown drive, and we've got 23-21 here. .35 on the third quarter clock. Nick Chubb has been very good today. How about 6.7 a touch? That's pretty solid. Let's mix him up a little bit, mix him into this passing game. Deshaun's been very, very good again. Does have one interception hit as he threw and did take one sack in this one. Other than that, he has been pretty darn special. Here is Chubb to the left side, breaking one tackle past the 30, spinning past the 30 rather, and he's got a nice 5-yard gain as he's approaching 100 yards in just 2.5 quarters. Now back to pass. Watson firing it right side, got Cooper for a first down. 39-yard line achieved. That's 9 yards and an easy first down there. They caught him in the zone, had several different options, took the one that he wanted. There's Za'Darius Smith again, wearing 57 for us right now, until we hear that he has paid off Ethan Posick to get that 55. A little Clay Matthews homage too, because why not? Here comes Chubb. He'll try the right side, step back in the middle, big hole, first down achieved again. Another 10, give him 11 or 12 yards. Nick Chubb, that puts him over the hundo mark on just 15 carries and another first down, Browns. Just a big hole, almost looked like another counter where he had that zone look, started to the right, came back to the middle, and a big run for the Chubbernaut. Now the option keeper, or excuse me, the QB draw, and he doesn't fumble. He goes for 8. Does Watson. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lots of fun options with a 2nd and 2. And another QB draw, and he got ripped down, and he rolls over the top of Buckner for a yard. Sets up 3rd and 1. Maybe not 2 QB draws in a row, Madden. That's not very random. Short throw right side. Beautiful route on a first down needed. Love that opportunity. A little bunch to the right side. Flares out. And the Njoku with an easy first down. Again, you need a yard. Look at that. Just bunched it out. He had plenty of room. Watson puts it right on him. Good catch. Yeah, I would say maybe not back-to-back there, Madden. I have like 150 plays for you to choose from, and you choose the same one back-to-back. How is that random? Or maybe it is truly random. I don't know. 2nd and 9 now. Here comes Chubb, right side. A little bit of a hole. He'll make it skinny to the 20. Spin move. He's a broken tackle to the 15 of the 10-yard line. He is running like a man possessed in this game. And all of a sudden, he can't fumble either because, normal sliders are back. He has been very efficient in this game as well. Here's the I formation. They'll go Chubb again, and this time DeForest Buckner is waiting just a yard for Chubb on that one. They'll go I formation with Jerome Ford in as the fullback, or excuse me, Jordan Akins rather in as the fullback. Pressure coming. He'll throw quickly right side. The Chief going to fall forward to the 5-yard line. It sets up a 3rd and 4, so they can't actually get the first down without scoring a touchdown, but I would rather just have them punch it in here. They'll spread them out 4 wide and Chubb on the left hip. Back to pass. Watson, he's got time, end zone, touchdown! Elijah Moore, his first as a Brown, and the touchdown in the red zone. There was much rejoicing by the Browns into the dog pound end. Lots and lots and lots of time. Look how far that Jack Conklin pushed Kwity Paye back off of his pass rush route. And Elijah Moore with his first Browns touchdown, first of many we hope. And the Browns retake the 2-score lead here now, 30-21. 11 plays, 74 yards, 5.5 minutes. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Love it, Diablo. Cameron Mitchell coming down there in some special teams coverage, as well as Jordan Akins. I don't know if you guys heard the Zagura's interview with Jordan Akins that they aired on CBD this week. He drafted as a center fielder in Major League Baseball because he was like 6 foot, $170, and now he's like 6'4", 225 or 250 or something. Still some electric athleticism when he gets the ball in his hands. It'll be a fun piece for us this year as well. Option keeper left side. Browns this time are not fooled, and they'll get there. Newsome read it well. He only picks up 2. It's a 3rd and 1. Back to pass. Throws it right side, out route, and the rookie can't get it. They'll go 3 and out on a punt upcoming. So again, when he needs to have that in-system 3-yard out route that you got to have, that every NFL quarterback has, he didn't have it. And now here comes Jakeem Grant with an opportunity to return it, and he'll get thrown down at the 18-yard line. Watson and company back out onto the football field here. Beautiful day, it looks like, in Cleveland Browns Stadium. 30-21, they've got the football and some momentum. Let's punch one in again here. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you, Nagy on Sports. He'll dump it to Chubb, right side. Steps around the tackler, and they get shoved out of bounds right at the line. They'll say 2nd and inches. Appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to our subscribers. Thanks for the mods for helping out in the chat as well. If you haven't had a chance to sub the channel, we'd very much appreciate that. Also, remember to like the video. YouTube likes that as well. And here comes a first down throw to the Chief. He just floated it to him. And that puts Watson over 300 yards passing still here in the 3rd quarter. Our Week 2 sim, official 2023 season sim. All of the rosters have been updated again, including Za'Darius Smith, who was traded last night. Floating it left side. Look at this throw. What a catch. It's Chubb on the wheel to the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Browns. A floater. He just lobbed that thing up, and Chubb ran under it. The wheel route. Nick Chubb. 75 yards on the touchdown. Let's go, Browns. What a play. Is that LaDainian Tomlinson out there? Marshall Faulk? Let's go. Look at the D-line. They love it. What a play. And they're going to go for 2. Oh, why not? Oh, man. Over the Lombardi now, says Diablo. Low throw, left side, out route. Njoku, 2-pointer. 38-21 Browns. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? When they're not fumbling the ball 13 times a game, they're a pretty good team. What do we say? Oh, that was an awesome play. When he first threw it, I was like, what is that? Like Lob City. Oh, man. Chubb just ran right under it. And yes, the Colts corners are a little weak, especially after choosing to deal Stephon Gilmore and Rock Ya-Sin in the last 2 years. They're led by Kenny Moore. Oh, man. There you go, Diablo. A little moonwalk in the living room. Oh, beautiful play. Blitz coming right side. Browns break it up and then throw him to the ground. Denzel Ward was right there just in the nick of time. Oh, man. That was fun. Richardson now. Pressure coming. Miles, oh, he got around him. And then he missed him, Tomlinson, and then he slides down in front of Cam Mitchell, who shoves him to the ground for good measure. 10 rushes, 85 yards, and the 2 touchdowns for Richardson. Now 3rd and 5. Can he convert? He's got some good time. Now the Browns, he's going to step up. Watch out, he'll run it. No, Browns over there again. Get that ball out. Thornhill comes up to finish the play, but he's over 100 yards rushing to end that 3rd quarter. And the Browns defense, again, without these gash runs from Richardson, this is close to a shutout. But he's able to extend plays, and that's why you go and you get a guy like Anthony Richardson, and you hope that your room and your coaching staff can turn him into a legit player, because that is the part of the game that's there, and that part of the game does translate. When you're open in space and there's nobody on that side of the field because you play a lot of man defense, which the Browns are going to do, then he absolutely is going to be able to rush for 100 yards in a game. Back to pass now. Browns need to stop. Let's get a little sack. Miles kind of stuck on the right tackle. That's the rookie Blake Freeland. He should be all over him. Another catch for Alec Pierce. Now back to pass. Miles pushing the pocket. Miles got him right on cue! That time he told the rookie what's what and shoved Richardson back to the 35. What a play by Myles Garrett. Let's watch this one again. Just a little swim move, spin. Poof, sit down, kid. Welcome to the league, Rook. Tomlinson eating double teams on that one as well. Siaki Ika doing well in that position. Again, going up against Quentin Nelson, one of the best players in the NFL. Right side tipped away in the end zone by Denzel. Beautiful job to knock the ball out without getting hands on the receiver. And now here comes Matt Gay from about 52 and a half, maybe 51 and a half, towards the dog pound. It's windy, and he's short. He missed it. He is a accurate but not strong-legged kicker, and it's a little breezy. You've seen from the kickoffs. He doinked one off the crossbar from 54. This one is just short of it. And the Browns are going to get a flip of the field in great field position, 13-10 here in the fourth quarter. Chubb time, baby. Up the middle, breaking a couple of tackles. They'll pick up 2. 19 carries, 131 yards for Nicholas Jamal Chubb. And they're in chew clock mode already, and I love it. I love that they're in chew clock mode right now. Watson spinning, firing. Oh, it should have been picked. I don't know why he chose to throw that one after spinning around, losing sight with his receivers, and we got lucky on that one. Similar to the one that Ward dropped earlier. I guess we're even on the dropped picks. Take the pop pass, give it to Chubb. He's up the middle, breaking a tackle. Near the first down, he'll fight forward, 2 right at the sticks, and it's 4th and inches from midfield. I go for this. Come on, Kevin, go for this. Chubb, talk about turning something in, or nothing into something right there. Or something out of nothing, and they will go for it. 4th and inches. Let's go. Chubb. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. They ran away from the strength, and just a linebacker completely untouched, not blocked well at the point of attack, and the Browns will turn it over on downs. Missing Jacoby Brissett on the QB sneaks on that one. Now Richardson, he'll step up. Here he goes. Slides down in front of Delpit and JOK, 2nd and 4. Good news is I don't think that Richardson can just scramble 6, 7, 8 yards at a time and they can come back here. Throw left side. Somehow Emerson doesn't get called for PI, but he put himself between the ball and the receiver and knocked it away with his back. 3rd and 4 here. Browns, they need a stop. Short little throw over the middle, and they got the first down to Pierce. So they do move the chains. I think maybe Newsom gave up on it for a minute. Or no, that's Cam Mitchell into the game, so maybe some stamina. I don't know. I'm not sure, Kit. I don't think that's an option I can change in the player's stats, either the slide or not slide. Richardson throws it right side over the head of everybody. Had a man. Cam Mitchell in again, so definitely some Browns stamina. We're seeing some of their depth. We've seen a little bit on the defensive line with Maurice Hurst. Left side, firing it, knocked away again by Emerson, and then it bounces around, and Thornhill almost scooped it up for an interception. 3rd and 10. Yeah, we wish there was. Back to pass now on a 3rd and 10. Must play. Miles breaks free. He'll dump it short to Taylor, and JOK with a really nice tackle. 28 on 28, and I don't think they can go for it. But they're right there in that no man's land. Again, they just missed from 52, and here's 51. 9:58 and counting. Matt Gay's kick is up, and this one, oh, he doinked it off the right! Oh, poor Matt Gay. He doinked one off the crossbar, and now he's doinked one off the right upright. The double doinker here in Cleveland Browns Stadium. 9:51. Chubb out of the pistol, carrying that thing with 2 hands. Just give it to him 10 more times. He's up to 147 yards rushing. A double doink day that didn't involve the Browns kicker. 3-step drop, short throw, first down to the Chief. He'll spin around and go down, most importantly, in bounds. Watson, 377 and 4 touchdowns here today. 8:42 and counting. Yeah, I thought maybe it looked like they were going to toss at the end around to Cooper. I think maybe that was what should have happened. Chubb ate it and ended up losing 4, but the clock, she runs. And that time they do pitch the end around. They do it back to back. And Cooper's able to pick up a gain of a few. 3rd and 12. They were like, hey, that looked good. Let's do it again. It's kind of like the QB draw. Why run that really oddly specific play back to back Chubb to the left side. He'll get up to the 40 as they are just trying to milk this clock all day. Cade York from 57. You're right, they have used that look several times this season. Maybe I need to unstar it. York's kick is up, and he pushed it way right. Well, we jinxed him. He had plenty of leg from 57. This is the wind aid inside as well, but he pushed it way. Look how deep this is, but way, way right. That would have been good from 70, but missed the net entirely wide right, and that does give the Colts the football here at the 47-yard line. At least that was a realistic, like, he's got 57, you're up by 17, you take that field goal. That wasn't a massive shift of momentum on that kick, and he had plenty of leg, just pushed it a little right. 2nd and 5 after that short throw. Again, Richardson, the short throw and scrambling specialist. Oh, that was a pretty nice throw. Second level concept to Alec Pearson. He's up to the 32-yard line. All right, Diablo wants the MJ Emerson pick. A very specific call here. Backside throw, and MJ Emerson was the man in coverage, but they do get a little bit of a slant for a first down. And Richardson driving the ball now nicely down the field with his arm, something we wanted to see if he could do. This one incomplete. Pretty solid today. If you're a Colts fan watching the sim, first of all, welcome. Appreciate you being on. But I think you have some things to be encouraged by his performance here today. Firing it over the middle. Oh, Thornhill! A second dropped interception for the Browns defense. Oh, Thornhill absolutely had it in his hands. Oh. The chosen Juan. Backside pressure from 007. And Thornhill makes a good tackle short of the line to gain. I wonder if they'll go for it here. Oh, that was Okoronkwo that was in the game. I still keep calling him 007. That should have been it. You're right, Kit. Here comes Taylor. He's got the first down. Ducking under the defender, and then Okoronkwo makes the tackle, so he's into the game right now for a little stamina blow for Za'Darius Smith. Yeah, and we do have to those guys' credit, as they'll go up the middle, and Ika shoves him down, loss of a yard. To those guys' credit, Mason, we actually do have the interception slider pretty far down because we felt like there were just a lot of interceptions happening in the Sims. Keeper balls out! Oh, and it goes into the hands of Braden Smith. So it was on his 12th run of the game that he fumbled. Very, very lucky that Braden Smith was able to pick it up. So if we think that keeps happening, that too many interceptions are getting in, again, there was a dropped interception. Obviously dropped interception by the Colts as well in this one. So if we feel that needs to come up a couple of ticks, we can do that. Nice tackle by Maurice Hurst, and they're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 12 because there's 2:33 left in the game. Richardson, backside of the end zone, tipped away by Ward. He's had a solid game with those PBUs, and the Browns will take over on downs. And that one will do it. This game will go the way of the Cleveland Browns here, 38-21. Just got to milk this thing down. Nick Chubb to the right side for 3. He's got 25 carries for 150 yards, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning here. Shaq Leonard on the tackle. Assuming the Colts will call their timeouts here because they should, even though 17 points in 2 minutes is too much. This ain't the New York Jets after all. Oh, Diablo. He's in New Orleans. We wish him well. He's going to look a lot better in a crappy AFC or NFC South, that's probably for sure. Watson on a 3rd and 4 rolling, and he'll fire it out of bounds. Wish he would just, on that one actually, I wish that he would just take and eat the sack and make them burn a timeout. Bojorquez from his own 5. Good punt. Look at this punt down to the 30. That's where Rodgers will take it. Oh, it should have been a horse collar. Mike Ford got down there and ripped him to the ground. That could have been a horse collar for sure. 1 minute and 5 seconds left till the Browns even up their record with 1-1 on the season. Richardson throw, left side out route, caught by Isaiah McKenzie, again coming over from Buffalo in free agency. Isaiah McKenzie, first down. Never touched him, Rev. That's right, he slipped. Come on, let's get another sack for Za'Darius Smith as this one's tipped away. Ward has been very physical at the point of attack here in the ball game. He's been great. That's what I wish our current Ohio State defensive backs would do, is be much more physical with the ball. Nice little throw to the tight end, got him turned around. JOK got turned around And a first down inside the 25, call at the 22-yard line. But even with all of these, and Miles absolutely getting groped on the outside, Richardson will step up and fire it, and then knocked out of his hands by Grant Delpit. But even with all of this success he's had in the fourth quarter, he's still under 300 yards passing because of all of the short throws he had in the first half. 277 on 27 completions. 23 seconds left here in the game. Browns staring down the barrel of a victory here. Incomplete again. Nice play, Cameron Mitchell on coverage. 29 up there at the top of the play. 4th and 10, 18 seconds. Can we please just end this game? Hey, Isaiah McGuire with a sack. Let's go. The rookie's going to get a courtesy sack to flip the chains. What a play. That's the 4th sack of the day for the Browns defense. Guys, really appreciate you being on. Been an absolute fun one. Good to have you on. Again, really appreciate all of you for helping us get to this point, monetizing the channel. 1,000 subscribers, 1,002 subscribers. We're not done. We're just getting started here on the channel. Thank you, Colts, for not calling your timeouts. The Browns even up their record. 1-1. Shane Steichen, the rookie. Anthony Richardson, the rookie, not able to get this one done in Cleveland. 21 in the Browns home opener. Let's take a very quick look at some statistics here. In this game, the rookie 27 of 42, 277, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Jonathan Taylor was really swallowed up for the most part today by the Browns, 14 for 54. Richardson 13 for 107 again in those 2 touchdowns. He was pretty darn good. Pittman 7 for 124. Again, 50, those 64 yards after the catch on that one broken tackle. McKenzie 5 for 53. Mo Alley-Cox 5 for 52. Defensively speaking, a lot of tackles today for Zaire Franklin, Kenny Moore, and Shaq Leonard. They had 1 sack from Samson Ebukam, and Isaiah Rodgers did have that pick when Deshaun Watson's arm was hit in the act of throwing. He was 26 of 36 for 377. That's 72%. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Chubb was awesome, 27 for 154. That's 5.7 a pop. How about 11 broken tackles and 95 yards after contact? Watson with his 3 scrambles, and Coop had that one end around. Coop was great, especially in the first half. I think most of that was the first half. 8 for 130 and a touchdown. 7 for the Chief. 5 for Chubb, including that 65-yard run after catch on that beautiful wheel route. Elijah Moore, quiet day for him. 3 for 18, 2 for Peoples-Jones, 1 for Harrison Bryant. He caught that touchdown, and no drops for the Browns receivers is a great thing to see. 12 tackles for Newsome, 12 tackles for J.O.K., 1.5 sacks for Miles. McGuire, the rookie, got 1. Taki got 1, and Za'Darius Smith got the half sack. No picks today as well. How about Denzel Ward? 5 pass deflections for him. Very, very good day. Of course, he wishes he could have one of those as an interception. All right, gang, we really appreciate it. Again, Kit will drop the Week 2 poll, Game of the Week poll, on the Discord channel here later this afternoon, evening. So go on and have a chance to vote on these games. Which ones might you like to see? If you want to go see Joe Woods' defense, you can see them play the Detroit Lions, for instance. All right, guys, this was a fun one. Really appreciate you being on. Really appreciate your donations and for all the support. You guys are truly the best. For Kit out on the left coast hanging out with crypto today, and Phil here in Central Ohio, we together are Nagy on Sports. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, go Browns!